I don't know why you said that, because you know that nigga, first thing that nigga gonna say was tight. I need to change that shit.
I don't know why I got this fucking habit of pressing square for the rebound. Wow. Top four. Watch out flip. Watch out whip. I'm in the whip. I'm in the riff. I never switch.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got no blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Nah, something wrong with that nigga. That nigga retarded.
Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats.
Okay, Coach, it is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an
They said
NFL
she
game,
tucked
and
her
that was
titties
in
in.
evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Hey, Romero.
Check 41.
Oh, well.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Watch.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
They still playing soccer.
First carry for James Conner. And give him about 3 as he gets it
Blocking
down to
what?
the 22-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Where you at, Smoke?
On second down, here's
That
Mixon.
bitch got
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Night, sweetheart. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike.
Play action. It's Jackson. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, he
And
caught
it'll be
that bitch.
intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a big turnover there
I did not
as his
see
guys
Josh
will
Jones.
get the
Oh,
football
well, I just put
back.
his bitch ass nigga pick. That's
Well,
my
certainly
fault. I
not
didn't
how
see
he
that
wanted
bitch.
to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe
All right,
that one away
shots,
from
son.
memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Double tight, guys.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught
Oh,
inside the
wow.
35.
Okay. All right. Okay. You
Touchdown,
got it.
Houston.
I'll be mad. That nigga
Will
just
Fuller,
fucked over.
79 yards.
How fast is this bitch? That nigga just outran him. Oh, no fucking wonder. That bitch got 97 speed. Got to be more careful, Tonio. Okay.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening
That
quarter.
bitch,
No
boy.
going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
And then I run it to the
PAT up and
kicker.
good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot
Why
to
you
be
wanna
in.
beat me? He
but
beat
I love
me,
the
dog.
phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Ready? 41's the mic. Check, 41. I got him. 41's coming. 41's the mic.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Jackson hit, and he lost the
Wow, look at this.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Nigga, it's the first quarter. Nigga, I'm only down 7. So you act like this nigga fuck.
The direction downfield,
Yeah.
or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
You making it seem like this nigga beating my ass or something.
Even 20 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Mayfield on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And
look at this shit here, dog. This nigga, you know what? Now I'm about to slaughter this nigga because he's doing cheese ass shit.
Scramble, it gets him a first
that nigga
down.
went straight out the pocket and just sent the man deep. But it's all good. I ain't tripping.
You get your receivers going
I'm about to slaughter his bitch ass.
Those guys are staying with him, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
To throw,
slaughter
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Man, what the fuck is that?
Plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
Ryan, is that you?
I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
That's you playing that music?
Been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And
I'm asking you, son, because that shit loud.
In a big way.
Because it sounds like your tweet is on your phone.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it.
Let's go.
This is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's
nobody,
he going
son.
with the
Nobody, son.
Because
nobody.
You can make
I ain't
an
asking nobody else,
defensively.
Just you.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And some room to run now. Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
You talking about that run?
80 yards, pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on
you talking about that run just now, Ryan?
You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
I fucked over that. You see how far ahead that bitch tried to outrun me?
Way to send a message to the opposing team.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
He gonna come out. He gonna come out in a big set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Mayfield off the play fake.
Look at that, dog. Same shit, dog. Like, dog, you really think you about to get that shit off every time you do that little bunk ass shit?
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Yeah, that's what it is.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And a throw there.
Wow, look at this. Look at this trash hiking throw shit here.
On 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game.
Doing that
shit. Effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Davis now to return it. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense making their expected.
How did
here.
Bro, look at this. I get a hit, man. Whatever, 2K. I mean, fucking mad.
About a passing play, aren't we?
God
in the
damn.
air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big time, John? Now, if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Shotgun,
J.J. Watt
son.
makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He rifles
Wait,
one that's
dog, look.
intercepted.
Bro, come on.
Done
Fuck.
by Gary and Conley. Oh, he breaks a
Bro,
tackle and he's got
dog,
it.
look. No, look at the interception he just got.
Pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Bro.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism.
How the
Spots
fuck
like
did he
that
pick
prove us
that?
right.
I love the way that you spot
Dog, this-
the athleticism, because you and I both
Oh,
know
man.
the best
Mad,
athletes on the field,
mad.
they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker.
Oh,
You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
That bitch watching my stream.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways
clap
throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to...
Wow, dog. I can't even do shit, dog. That nigga really, dog.
And he'll get this back to
Son,
the
look.
32-yard line.
Look. Right, did you see where he came from?
The pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively.
Okay.
And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And able to get this
13-7.
the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
That shit aggravated, son.
The offensive line, they didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Gurley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe
look at
so
this,
in the second half,
but he gets that, and I'm on that.
The bigger runs later. This has to go down as one of the
simpler. Oh, that's crazy. Watch this back to the big set.
So effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. On the toss, it's Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Right.
That really sets them back, a loss of 6.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now this throw caught left side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
He got Baker Mayfield.
180. Run. Hey, I'm on the line. My God.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
That's cool.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists.
Right, let's go, fellas.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
I'm playing my man game
really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Right.
The last run got 3. Now
right?
here's 2nd and 7.
That's insane.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now, after that last play,
no, you did not. I said you want to play now, you want to play later. You said, yeah, we can play later.
We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando.
Son,
Coach will have a look
no,
back
you didn't say tomorrow. You just said later, nigga.
From yesterday's action. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. On 1st down, it's Connor. Now the ball comes loose. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Let's go. Double time.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Watch QB drop. 41 Mike. 66.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the
Man,
for the
dog, I
4th time
can,
tonight.
bro,
It's an
that's another pick.
interception. Picked off by
Yep, I'm about to
Justin
go lose
Reed.
this one. I can't, dog. Son, this nigga, dog, is crazy because this nigga is just in a 3-4, the same 3-4 the entire game, same fucking play. But I can't outrun nobody.
That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the
Dog, look at
Texans in
this.
front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken near the 13. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Nah. You didn't see how my kick meter went?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost don't take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Look at this nigga. Now he's chewing the clock. Wow, son. Niggas.
Throw on 1st down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find
that
some room there, and he's hoping that's a precursor of a big second half.
Dog.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Don't worry about it. Bitch, it's my party, bitch. Anybody gonna be biased gonna be your stupid ass. Now keep talking.
On the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Connor. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
That's my last
Sometimes
time being
with
in
the running
anything
game, you
outside
just
of
gotta
fucking
stick
multiple
with it.
wide
Look, it's the
receivers.
third
Bitch, I'm about
quarter.
to
No
throw that
time to
bitch deep every
panic.
fucking
But that
play.
also
Fuck it.
doesn't mean you just do it
That
the
bitch don't
same
want
way
to
you've
fucking
been
sit
doing it the
there
entire
and
ball
call
game.
nothing
Maybe
but
change up some
3-4. Fuck
blocking
it.
assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I know. That's why I'm about to go deep now on his ass every fucking play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Look at this
And
nigga
this is
dropped
gonna wind
it.
up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
I saw him.
It wasn't an
I threw it to where I wanted
interception.
to throw it.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This nigga's really trying to chew the clock, dog.
A 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The open man is Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I cannot
15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing, Mayfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
You don't see me in your nightmare.
They go to Johnson again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And now here's another interception.
Another pick.
Picked up by Josh
Another
Jones.
fucking pick.
And a short
Another fucking pick. This
will be
nigga.
stopped inside the 10 at the
Golly,
8-yard line.
bro.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions.
I didn't mean to throw it to him. I tapped it on the
Someone's
accident, and
they're
that
trying to
bitch.
get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3
Because shit, I'm just saying, I threw another
2011,
fucking pick.
wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles,
Huh?
and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
What's up?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mayfield down. It's complete to Fuller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is down to 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
What's up?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
The Packers.
Hey, alert 33.
The Packers.
Point it right.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. On second down, Montgomery. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory,
that's
really opens things up for you.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Throwing is Jackson.
Look at
and that is incomplete. He
almost
couldn't hold
another
on to the
fucking interception,
contact.
dog.
Brings up second down.
This nigga's pressing me.
Everything
this nigga pressing me.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
He's checking. Crash.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 30.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
Look at this. Dog, look at this stupid ass shit, dog.
Being calm and really being firm.
I don't even know what the fuck he called it.
Once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that
Same
will be
shit.
incomplete.
Not only was the call
nigga
spot
about to lose because he
how
don't
about
want to
the
switch it
execution
up.
of that defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
I said his
Yeah,
trash
exactly
ass about
right.
to lose
3rd
because
down, you gotta
he
try
don't
and
want to
find
change it
something.
up.
There's nothing available there for him.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Game over, bitch. Keep doing the same stupid shit.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see
it's still 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left, but I'm up by 8.
Play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So
man, turn your Twitter down, Ronnie, dog. Fuck.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's
That, bro, what else does that bitch sound like, son?
Having time to talk it over. The first down run
God damn,
for
nigga.
only about 3. It's second
Don't worry about
down
it.
now.
Dog, I'm going to ask you one
Jesse
more time,
Bates
dog.
made a
This is going to be
tackle
my
for the
last time
safety
asking, dog. I'm not going to ask no more. I asked nicely, dog. I asked you nicely, son.
To pick up the tempo a bit.
To turn the shit down. To turn it down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I ain't kick him. He knew what time it was.
It's Gurley.
Yeah, he left.
3 yards on first
Because I asked
down,
some nigga to
just
turn
1
that shit
yard
around.
Short
there.
game, last 2 plays. Who do you
That
think's
nigga older
excited
than
about
me.
that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Uh-huh.
58, 180, Mike 58, right there.
Back to throw. He's got Fuller. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Dog, I know this nigga don't think he about to come back and win just being in the big formation the whole game, the rest of the game.
On first down, it's Gurley. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Stupid ass
He
nigga.
can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific
That nigga acting like one of these
position.
goddamn kids. He's just going in and out thinking I'm about to kick his stupid ass.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles.
He's just trying to get on my nerves.
Was at 4th quarter.